Today I'm going to show you how to get your videos off of the Kodak PlaySport using your download cable, and then how to put them into iPhoto into iMovie. First, take your camera and you open up the side port, and in this side port there are several holes. Obviously you find the matching holes. Easier said than done. There we go. It's actually labeled cable B. You can just see it there. And then you plug your USB port, your USB connection into your USB port, and it will recognize the camera. Now I have plugged in the Kodak PlaySport into the computer, and I've opened my iPhoto right here, and it will come up under Devices, under an SD chip, and it gives me the event. You may have lots of different events here. Normally it's the last events that you downloaded, so it will be down here. Now notice how these videos come up and we don't see what they look like. Hopefully yours will be the last 2 or 3 videos that you recorded if you took a couple attempts to get your video recorded correctly. So go ahead and highlight all 3 of the videos and click Import Selected. Import All would get every single photo on the camera, and you don't want that. Just Import Selected. And I'm going to keep the photos on my camera. So it's downloaded these 3 movies. This was a test movie of 1 second long, as you can see there. And these were the 2 tries that the teachers and I tried to film. I know that it's the second one that was the best, so I'm going to click on this and I'm going to drag it to the desktop. And there it is down at the bottom, and that will make it easier for me to get my this movie into iMovies. I'm going to go ahead and click on iMovie down in my menu bar. And I'm going to need to make a new project, File, New Project. And I'm going to call this Grade for Commercial. And since this is the teacher's model, I'm going to call it Model. You would put Grade for Commercial and your names. And you just go ahead and click Create. I need more movies, so I'm going to go, I can't just click and drag it up, so I'm going to go to File, so I'm going to go up to File, Import Movies, and I know it's on my desktop, so I'm just going to click. I'm going to highlight Name, and I know that my movie's named 100_0028. There's my movie. But I always click Create New Event. We don't want it to go into any other existing event. We just go Create New Event, and it'll do it by the. And you go ahead and import. But I see it here in New Event 2, and I have the movie here, and all I have to do is click on it and make sure that my yellow loop covers everything, and I'm going to drag it up into the project. It gives me this mismatched frame rates. don't worry about it, just go ahead and click change. Now that I have my movie here, I need a quick title. I'm going to grab center title and I'm going to plop it right there. And here you can choose your different kind of characteristics. And I'm going to go with blobs. It asks me to write the text title here. And I'm not going to say grade 4 commercial because we know that. But this group, their title, their name for their business is Scholarly Solutions. And I'm going to type down here a grade 4 company. And notice here it says 4 seconds, and that will give us our title text. And so our title will run 4 seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and it goes straight into their movie. And there's no wasted bits here, but at the end, there's just a little few seconds that I want to kind of end it there, and I need to trim off that last second. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control, click, and it will allow me to split the clip exactly where my red bar was. So this last bit I don't need. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to hit backspace, and that will delete it. Time for some credits, and I'm going to go ahead and use a centered text again, and I like black for the credits, and so I'm just going to put starring, and then over the subtitle text I'm going to type in Mr. Krause, Mr. Weinkoop, and Miss Roth. Then I'm going to click done, and that's going to be 4 seconds as well. So my entire video has a title, the action, and a final credits screen. And that's the end of our construction of the video. And in order to share it, we click on share and we export movie. And I always like to export it in a medium file folder. So we go ahead and export to medium. And I like to put it into movies. Notice my title. If I need to make any title changes, I can make it here. And then I just click export. It takes a little while, but when it should end up in my movie folder. And if I go down to my Finder folder and click on my movies, grade 4 commercial model. And notice that it's 9.5 megabytes in an MPEG 4 movie file. It's exactly the way I wanted it. You can go to your desktop and it will say SD card, and you just need to drag the SD card to the eject or to the trash can. All will work. Thank you for joining me.